Have you ever wondered if a loving pet might actually be a guardian in disguise? Imagine a quiet night, a soft lullaby of sleep, and then a sudden, unexplained growl, a sound that holds a secret of life and love. Welcome to Timeless Stories, where every tale carries a lesson and a spark of wonder. I'm your storyteller, and before we begin, let me ask, where are you watching from tonight? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community for more stories that warm the heart and stir the soul. In a peaceful town called Elmwood, nestled between rolling hills and a shimmering lake, lived a small family whose life was about to be transformed by an extraordinary act of loyalty. This is the story of a family, a devoted pet named Ember, and a night that would reveal the true meaning of unconditional love. In the comfortable home on Maple Street, the family of Alexis and Morgan had built a life filled with gentle routines and quiet evenings. Their darling infant Noah had brought endless joy and hope to their lives. From the day he was born, Noah was never alone. Ember, their soft-coated and affectionate canine companion, had become his constant shadow, faithfully lying beside him as he slept. Every night, as the moon cast a silvery glow over Elmwood, the nursery would be filled with soft murmurs of lullabies and the occasional rustle of leaves outside. Ember, always gentle and caring, would keep a watchful eye over Noah, her eyes reflecting a deep, unspoken understanding of her role in the family. One crisp autumn evening, as the cool air whispered through the half-open window, something unsettling stirred in the quiet of their home. At precisely 11 p.m., a low, almost imperceptible growl emerged from the nursery. Alexis, awakened by the sound, sat up in her bed, her heart thudding in her chest. She hurried to the nursery where she found Ember, sitting silently by Noah's crib, eyes fixed on the slumbering baby. The growl was soft, yet laden with urgency, a stark contrast to the dog's usual tender demeanor. Alexis's concern grew as she gently nudged Ember aside, ushering her out of the room. That night, with anxiety twisting in her stomach, Alexis cradled Noah a bit closer, wondering what could have provoked their beloved pet. The following nights followed the same pattern. Just before the break of dawn, Ember would begin her quiet growling near the crib. Alexis and Morgan, perplexed and desperate for answers, deliberated over every possibility. Was Ember unwell? Or was there something in the environment that only she could sense? The growing mystery began to weigh heavily on the family. Each evening, as the stars took their positions in the sky, Ember's unsettling behavior deepened the tension in the household. Morgan, ever the pragmatist, suggested they consult a veterinarian. The next morning, with trepidation and hope mingling in their hearts, they took Ember to Dr. Harper's clinic, a friendly local animal hospital known for its compassionate care. After a thorough examination, Dr. Harper delivered reassuring news. Ember was in perfect health. Sometimes, the doctor explained, In that moment, Alexis's heart dropped. She rushed to Noah's crib, only to discover that her precious baby was not breathing. Panic surged through her as she cried out for Morgan. Ember, however, was not acting out of aggression. She was acting with desperate determination. The dog nudged Noah gently, her warm muzzle brushing against his tiny cheek as if urging him to wake. Then, in a miraculous twist, Noah let out a weak gasp. His chest heaved as he drew in a shaky breath, and soon his cries filled the room. A sign of life that brought tears of relief to Alexis and Morgan. The chaos of the storm outside was momentarily forgotten as the family embraced the profound gratitude of a second chance. The next morning, as the storm subsided and the first rays of sunlight peeked through the clouds, Alexis and Morgan sought medical attention for Noah. At the local hospital, a team of compassionate pediatric specialists conducted a series of tests. The results revealed that Noah had been born with a rare condition, nocturnal apnea, a disorder that occasionally caused him to stop breathing during sleep. It became evident that Ember's nightly vigilance was not a sign of aggression or illness, but rather an instinctive alert to her family's silent cry for help. Ember, with her extraordinary sensitivity, had sensed Noah's struggle long before the human eyes could detect it. In her own way, she had been his silent guardian, fighting against the unseen danger that lurked in the darkness. Morgan's eyes filled with tears as he recalled that fateful night. "I never imagined our sweet Ember would be our guardian angel," he murmured, gently stroking her head as if to thank her for her unwavering devotion. Alexis, overwhelmed with gratitude, embraced both Ember and Noah, realizing that the bond they shared transcended the ordinary. In the days and weeks that followed, the family's perspective on life shifted in profound ways. They came to understand that sometimes the ones we least suspect may hold the greatest power to protect and nurture. Ember's actions had not only saved Noah's life, but had also reminded Alexis and Morgan of the deep, often unexplainable connections that bind us all. This story of a loyal pet's instinct and a family's unconditional love serves as a timeless reminder of the miracles that can occur when we remain open to the subtle signals of the world around us. It encourages us to look beyond the obvious, to trust in the innate wisdom of nature, and to recognize that love and protection often come in the most unexpected forms. Ember's vigilant growls, once a source of fear and confusion, transformed into a beacon of hope. The family learned to listen to the quiet whispers of intuition, understanding that every creature, no matter how small, has a role to play in our lives. They discovered that kindness, awareness, and love are universal themes that connect us across all boundaries. As you listen to this story, take a moment to reflect on the power of intuition and the beauty of unconditional love. In our busy lives, we sometimes overlook the small, quiet moments that carry immense significance. Perhaps you have experienced a moment where a loved one, a friend, or even a pet silently reached out to you in a time of need. How did that moment change your perspective? What did you learn about the importance of being present and aware? At Timeless Stories, we believe that every narrative holds a mirror to our own experiences, inviting us to explore our inner worlds and to celebrate the simple yet profound connections that make life worth living. Whether it's the silent watch of a devoted pet or the gentle reassurance of a familiar voice, these moments remind us that we are never truly alone. The legacy of Ember is one of unwavering loyalty and the transformative power of love. Her actions so if this story has touched your heart, if it has sparked a thought or rekindled a memory of a time when love overcame fear, then take a moment to reflect on how you can share that kindness with the world. Maybe it's a kind word to a stranger, a gentle touch for someone in need, or even a thoughtful gesture towards a pet who has stood by your side. Remember, every act of kindness creates a ripple that can transform someone's life. Let Ember's story inspire you to be that beacon of hope in your own community. If you found this tale moving, please consider sharing it with your friends and family. Like the video, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Timeless Stories for more heartwarming narratives that remind us of the beauty in everyday life. As we close this chapter of a remarkable night in Elmwood, let us carry forward the lesson that true guardianship is not always visible in grand gestures, but often in the quiet, persistent acts of love that speak louder than words. Ember's gentle growls, her tireless watch over little Noah, and the miraculous revival of a life on the brink of silence. All these moments remind us that hope and kindness are always at work, even when we least expect it. We invite you to reflect on this story. Consider the ways in which you, too, can be a guardian of hope in your everyday interactions. Whether it's looking out for a neighbor, offering a smile to someone who seems down, or simply taking a moment to appreciate the small wonders around you, remember that every positive action has the power to change the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through a tale of love, mystery, and ultimate redemption. At Timeless Stories, our mission is to illuminate the extraordinary in the ordinary and to remind you that every moment holds the potential for a miracle. So if this story moved you, spread that warmth around you, share it, discuss it, and most importantly, let it inspire you to live with a little more kindness and a lot more heart. Before we sign off, I'd love to know, where are you watching from? Share your location and your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Timeless Stories. Together, we can create a community that not only cherishes these timeless tales, but also makes the world a little brighter with every kind act. Remember, sometimes it's the quiet, steadfast souls who watch over us in the dark, just like Ember. Let her story be a reminder that love and care can come in many forms, and that every guardian, in their own way, can make a profound difference. So tonight, as you lay down to rest, think about the gentle guardians in your life. Be it a loyal pet, a caring friend, or even your own inner voice urging you to be kind. Let that thought fill you with hope, and may it guide you to take one more step towards spreading kindness wherever you go. If Ember's extraordinary night touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Timeless Stories. And as you drift into your dreams, carry this message with you. Every act of love is a beacon that can light up even the darkest nights. Thank you for listening, and until next time, keep your hearts open and let every story remind you that miracles happen when love leads the way. This story, born from the quiet moments of Elmwood and brought to life by a devoted guardian, is a testament to the power of intuition and the boundless nature of love. May you take this narrative into your life and let it inspire you to be the guardian of hope for someone else. Spread the kindness, share the love, and remember that even in the stillness of the night, there is always a light waiting to guide you home. Stay inspired, stay kind, and join us again on Timeless Stories for more tales that remind us of the magic woven into every day. Subscribe now, and let's continue this journey together.